All right, guys, so today we will be changing our front brake pads on a 2001 Jeep Cherokee. Let's go. All right, so the tools you're gonna need for this job is going to be a flathead or a pry bar. I only had a flathead, so that's what I used. You're gonna need a 19mm deep socket. You're gonna need a 12mm socket, regular size. You're gonna need your ratchet, a cheater bar. You're gonna need a C-clamp to decompress the caliper. You're gonna need your brakes, of course. The ones I got are these gold. Some type of brake grease. You don't need it, but I like to use it. And then this is optional. Makes things a little bit quicker, zip zip. And then of course you'll need a jack. So that's what you're gonna need. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing you wanna do before you jack it up is come on to the back, put some blocks. So when you jack it up, it's not gonna go nowhere. Blocks on both sides. Once you know that's blocked up, come over here, get your jack. So I put it right under the control arm, right there. Don't lift it up just yet. You have to break off the tire first, the nuts on the tire. You gotta break them off first, and then you could go ahead and lift it up. So let's do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and break it. We got a 19mm deep socket, we got our ratchet, and we got a cheater bar. So let's go ahead and break it all. All right, that's one. Sorry about that. So that's one. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of them, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got all of them broke. Now we can come over here and jack it up, baby. Jack it up just enough so the tire spins, and we can take it off. Perfect. So now we'll finish taking off those nuts, and I'll be right back. All right, let's zip these bad boys off. Sometimes they don't like to cooperate, so what you gotta do is zip it on a little bit, wiggle it out, and then it'll come right off. So we'll go ahead and continue. All right, there's our tire off. I'm gonna take off the tire and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so once you got your tire off, you're gonna wanna come back here. You have a bolt there, which is a 12mm, and then you got one right here, which is a 12mm. So we got our 12mm with our socket ratchet, and we're gonna try and break this with one hand. And I gotta break it and come back and get my cheater bar. See where that bad boy's at. All right, got our cheater bar. Now it should just be some cake. Oh yeah, nice cake right there. Boom, broke that one. Come underneath to the other one right there. Should be cake as well. All right, get yourself a cheater bar. Makes everything cake. Look at that, broke loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out. I'll be right back. Got that bad boy out. Put that to the side. Mine have anti-seize. You could put anti-seize or not. It's up to you. I don't like fighting with them. Some people say not to put it. Some people say to put it. Follow what you feel is best. I do it. I'm not recommending you do it. Do whatever you feel is best. This works best for my application. So, all right. So now I'm gonna pry this bad boy off. Got both screws out. So just come underneath. See, like that, and then just pry it. And you'll see it moving. See that? Just like so. And then once you got it loose, you should be able to take it off. Just like that. And there's your brakes. So Let me pop them out. I'll be right back. All right, so I set my caliper on here so I can pull out the brakes, the brake pads, of course. So you want to take this first one off, so then when this one comes, get the glare out. So then when this one comes out of the hole, it won't be obstructed by this one. So sometimes you could just pull it straight up, but mine are a little bit stuck on there, so I'm gonna just help it out with a little screwdriver. Shouldn't be too hard to do, you know. I'm one-handed, dudes, so. All right, so once you take this first one off, boom, toss that to the side. So this, you're gonna use a C.
It pinched me.
Oh, you have to be careful with these, okay?
Okay.
Don't let it pinch you no more. All right, so leave this one on. This one just comes off. You just go like this with your finger, and it pops out of the little caliper. We're leaving this one on so we can use a C-clamp to decompress the caliper right there. So all you have to do to take this one off is go like this with your finger, and it pops out of the caliper. So what I usually do is I just go like this, just like that, and then let me open it up a little more. Trying to keep that glare out, but just go like that, put it on like that somehow. I usually put it like this, and then you just start winching down on it. No, I don't need that yet.
I got that.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna.
I got this first.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and decompress this, and I'll be right back. All right, so I can show you what I did. I decompressed the caliper with this C-clamp. So I just have it on there, and then I just start twisting this until it decompresses. So that's all I did. Now I'm gonna take off the C-clamp and then pop off the brake pad. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got our C-clamp off. Now to take this off, all you have to do is just pull it towards you, and it pops off just like that. So let's go ahead and grab the new brake pads. All right, so we got our brakes. I like to use a little of that brake grease and put it on the back and make things smoother. Don't get anything on the pads, because you're gonna be in trouble. Just put a little on the back, and then we're gonna go ahead and install this. Remember how it went. If you don't, I'll be sure to show you. So we'll be right back. All right, so I put a little brake grease on there, making sure not to get any on the pad itself. So let's go ahead and install this bad boy. You can't mess this back one up. There's only one way to put it in, so just press real hard. This is a time not to be gentle. See if I can just like that. Gotta give it some manpower, woman power, something power. All right, so we got that bad boy in. We're gonna put the next one, this one, and you remember that this one just clips just like that and goes straight in. So I'm gonna put some of the little brake grease on there and slide that bad boy on. I'll be right back. All right, you see, just slides right on to those two bad boys right there. So now I'm gonna flip it back over and get it where it needs to be, just like that. So show you. Oh, so let's do the, you always want to do the bottom first, because there's a little little nub down there, and then there's another little nub right there. So now if you come back here, you're gonna see that it's being obstructed by this. So you just pull this back just like that, and then that bad boy just sits right on there, just like that. Woo! So we're gonna go ahead and put our bolt on top, put our bolt back on the bottom, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get our top screw, top bolt. Alright, get that bad boy started. May have to wiggle it a little so it can go to where it needs to be. And then we'll grab our bottom bolt. Get that bad boy started as well. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it to get it where you need to be, but once it goes in, you'll be golden. Alright, that bad boy's in. This bad boy's in. So I'm gonna do it hand tight as much as I can, and then we'll use our handy dandy ratchet. So I'll be right back.
Get that bad boy nice and snug. Same thing under here.
Alright, so I'm gonna snug these bad boys up, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we snugged up the caliper. Our brakes are on. Now the next step is to put your tire back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll get back with you guys. Don't go nowhere. Alright, got our tire back on. Zip these nice and snug. And remember to go in a star pattern. So boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna come down here, boom, and then across, yep. So I'm just snugging these up because you're gonna tighten them when the vehicle is on the ground. Right now we're still above the ground. Well, every day above ground's a good day, but I mean when it's sitting on the concrete. So I'm gonna let it down off the jack, and I'll be right back. All right, let's let this bad boy down. All right, guys, so once you let your jack down, now you can really go ahead and start wrenching on your bolts, your lug nuts, so your tire doesn't come flying off on 95. And that's how you replace your brakes on a 97 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee 4-wheel drive. Hope this helps, and remember, if I can fix it, you can fix it. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go.